Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to Daheim. I think I've said that right. On Farming Simulator 25 with me, Farmer T. And we thought we would give this map a go. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's set somewhere in central Germany. I can't tell you exactly where because it's a secret. Right, so this is the new farmhouse. Sleeping, what's name trigger, wardrobe trigger is down there. We've got a few front loader bits there. Entrance off the main road, and there's another entrance on the other side of the cow barn here, which we have. So we have a little one here with there's 3 calves already in it. There's a bit of food and a bit of straw in there. I'm not sure, but I think the manure you pick up from here, either that or it'll go into the pit at the other side. And in here we've got up to 134 animals we can have in here. There's 5 at the moment. There's a bit of food in, just hay and a bit of straw. And then I've got a slurry spreader. This I did change from the one that had the base game one, so I put this one in. And then the slurry trailer was one of the Brantner ones, I think, and I changed it for just something a little bit older. I think it more befits the farm, to be fair. But and then I'll show you this. If you've had a look at the map or you're playing on it, you'll know all of this anyway. But oh God, I can get in. Here we go. Right. So the cows, the cow pasture, they've got a little one here, and obviously a feeding trough there, and then it comes under this bridge, which leads to where we've just come from, and out into a pasture here. It's stunning, just lovely. That's one of our fields there. A wheat field, I think it's wheat. Yeah. So yeah, so we will come back along here, jump over here. We've got a small little bale trailer here. We've got 5 silage bales that come with the starting farm. I mean, look, you've got potholes with water in. They're all over. There's small little holes in the road and divots in the hole. It's you know, really, really nice. Then we come down here, and with another little bale shed here that's got some straw and hay in it. And then I've got the Fendt Fabric 51, well, 511C to be exact, at 115 horsepower. This one I swapped out for the John Deere. I think it was a John Deere now, if I remember rightly, that you got with it. They're not my favourite tractors, so I went for the Fendt, with us being here in Germany as well. But I do like a Fendt. The old ones, obviously front loader on it and everything. For the bits that are around the side, I put myself a small workshop in. I don't know why really, it's only up the road. We've got a feed mixer there. It only holds 10 or 12,000, but that's something we can look at. I've got like leasing mod on for equipment if we do need to get any. But we should be okay at first. I've kept a lot of this one I swapped out for, this is the Breedle one, I swapped this for the small Amazon one. It only had there was nothing to do any lime with, and I thought, well, if you're running precision farming, you do need to have that. So I got that one. We've got a cultivator here, which we probably won't use, but I kept it just in case. A small trailer that I added just for dumping bits of chicken food in and stuff instead of having to use the large one. This equipment on this side is all what came as well. We've got the tedder and the windrower, little forklift, bale wrapper, and a Caville baler, which obviously it's only the, I think, 125 centimetre bales, but it is what it is, isn't it? Now, on this side, I got the one proper clean bit of equipment I've got is this front weight, which is the Fiat Agri double weight from Edo Mods, and the tractor is that one as well. I took out the base game. I think it was the base game Fiat that was in here. Because when I came on and had a little play around just to see what was what, my sound cut out. Now, I don't know if it was a conflict with mods or anything, but I had heard other people commenting that it was doing it with that base game Fiat, and I preferred to have this one anyway, so I put this one in. So I've swapped that about, and then I went for the bigger front weight with us using the Horsch Cedar, and what's the name? Oh, the word's gone out of my head. Anyway, with us using that, because it's quite heavy, obviously, when it lifts up. And then we've got a hoe. There was a basic weeder there, but I got that as well, just so it covers us if we don't get it done straight away. And you come round here, it's our silo, all's $250,000. And then in here we've got pallet storage. This is what you get when you start: a couple of lime, a couple of fertilizer, a couple of seeds. And then we come around here. Now this lot I did change. Now the harvester was the Massey, and I've been using the Massey that many times just lately. I thought, right, I went up. This was in the used vehicles. This harvester, the Fendt, by the way, the Fendt as well was a used one that I bought. I didn't go all for new. Whatever I could get off the used, I did. So this was used. The trailer and that, on that used mod that I have, you do everything sort of repaired, if you like, when you buy it, but the hours are on it. And then we've got the water tanker here. I think this is one of the mods, and it holds about 12,000 instead of the 7. And then the trailer. This is one I've not used before. The corn, it's a recently added mod to the list. And that was off the used thing as well, as you can see. This is the feed silo for the chickens. Oh, I never mentioned them when we were around there. We've got about, I think you only get 5 or 6. I put a few chickens in. There's about 40 or 50 in there now. Got a jet wash there among the junk. And that, I think, we'll come back up here. And this brings us around. That's the entrance to the field. Well, one of the entrances. There is another one further around, I think. And yeah, we come back down here, and here we are. Once again, as I say, there's these potholes with permanent little puddles in them. Hey up, I don't know if they're meant to be coming out of there, but they are doing, aren't they? Well, that wasn't happening until I put some more in, so I don't know what it'll be like when there's 360 in there. Anyway, yes, so I think that is about it. I think we've covered everything. We'll go up into the, oops, let's have a look on the, no, not on the settings, on the vehicles. Here we go then. So we've got, yeah, say the harvesters, 5742, that's it, corn BB 14, that's that one there. The Fendt, 56 months, so they're not worth much. The Fiat Agri, then that weight that I got. I mean, that Gavale, that comes with it, but that's not had any use. So anyway, that's that done. We'll have a look on the map. The only thing I've changed as regards what you get when you start is this field here. That's the cow pasture. That's the wheat field what we get, and then that's a grass field. I think that's another cow pasture there, but we don't own that one. It's there if you want it, but I mean we've got enough with that. We've hardly got any in there at the moment. And then we have this field over here, another wheat one over here that we own. So I have done the precision farming things on all of them, and that's the only really good one on the grass one. These two have got that much silty, you know, the silty clay in them. But yeah. And then down here is the one we'll probably earmark to look at first, is where you get, I always end up in the water, but there's these greenhouses on it. So there's a little storage shed there, which I think you get as well, and a couple of greenhouses. I'm assuming that they're just the normal base game ones, but I don't know for certain. And that would be a way to go, because there's no room to put anything on the farm, but it's a small map anyway. We've got a bit of forestry up there if we want to go that far, and then the selling points are sort of dotted about all over really. So I am, as I've done in my other ones, I've not actually put a selling point in. Jumped into there. Yeah, so I suppose all that remains is for us to jump in the combine, and as is always the case with this game, when you start a new one, it's harvest time, isn't it? And it's facing that way, so we should be able to drive all the way around the road and then come up here. I think that the header will fit through there, so I can just dump the trailer there. Could probably put the header on it straight off, to be fair. Jump in, have a look. Here we go. I can't remember if I'm running the there's a mod. Oh, I've got caught already, look. Where it makes the mud stay on your tyres a bit longer, so we will find out when we've done this. Now I can get to my field if I go the long way around, but we'll try going this way around. Quite tight actually, but now then, I know what we'll do, because I have got the crop damage turned on this at the moment, so right, I'll do that there. I thought I'll leave it on. More than likely I'll end up turning it off later, so I'll get fed up with being too careful, but I thought I'll try and do it a bit more proper like. At least we haven't got gates restrictions, so it should, if I can get past these bushes, we should be alright. Right, I'll get that in. The one straw swath on, that down. Right, do that on there. And off we go. And I think I will actually, I might get a plough or one of the other thingamabobs and do the, I'm tempted to plough the fields up to get rid of the, what's the names, because I mean they're just, tram lines is the word, the two words I was looking for. I mean, the small fields and you're just wasting crop, aren't you, really? And I'm not going to be using herbicide. I've got weeders, so I think we could do that this time actually. So I know you're not meant to do it with precision farming, but as long as you direct go after it, I think you're alright. But whatever happens, happens. I just think we're better off not having them. I don't know if it's a thing in Europe as much as it is in the UK. I know it is quite a UK thing. I have heard people say it's not done all over, but look at this here, look. Oh. Lovely, running all the way through. Really, really nice looking map. I'm looking forward to having a drive around it. As I say, it's not a big map, so I've not really set out with any goals. We've got £25,000 in the bank. There's no sort of overdraft, but obviously I've got the facility to borrow if I want to. So I have put that vehicle leasing mod on, which is similar to getting a loan really, but it does actually charge you interest, which obviously doesn't happen when you take out the loan through the normal way in the bank, you know. Which I thought would make a change. We can do that, but not that we're going to need lots of equipment, but we will need the plough, which will be a few grand, so... And then obviously, as we need other stuff, but I'm not going to upgrade on a lot of equipment. I think we'll just run it as it is. Possibly the seeder, maybe go to a 4 or 5 metre one or something like that instead of the 3, but at the moment that's what we've got and that's what we're going to use. My intention was to come on here and just start with everything as the game does, you know. You get the 100 grand in the bank and all that lot. And so I had that little play for a little bit just to see how the map played, etc. Do a little test on it and that was when I discovered I had the problems with the sound. The sound would just cut out and there'd be nothing there. Now, to start this series, if that happens again on here, then we've got a problem. I might have to get rid of the Fiat. But I don't think... Well, it wasn't this Fiat, it was the base game one, as I say. So, if there's a problem, it'll be a mod problem, won't it? On my front. But we will see. We will see. I'm hoping not, because I'm looking forward to having quite a good go on here, actually. Just playing a nice tight map, you know, so I'm not one for driving around all over. I mean, even like on Lady Hill, you find Moss Valley, I don't tend to be going all over the map. I like to be just concentrating on the area I'm working on, really. I do go around the maps, obviously, drive around them and see, and I think this one, but when they're too big, I mean, you probably never ever see me doing a four times map, I just don't. For a start, then obviously you're probably into a lot bigger fields and that lot, and it's not really my thing, the really big stuff. I have done it though. Still enjoyed it. At the end of the day, it's the same thing, isn't it? I've probably contradicted myself about 5 times while I've been talking, because I do waffle and forget what I've said. There's that stream that runs all the way down there. We've got a reasonable drive. We're going up to the sort of northwest corner of the map for one of our other fields as well, so yeah. So I don't think we'll have enough Surrey and well, we won't slurry manure and everything like that to do the fields this time. So, and as with always when you start these games, everything will want liming and everything will want fertilising. I am certain. I've not looked, but it is usually the case, isn't it? So we will probably need, I mean, we've got that little bit that we get when we start. I'm pretty certain, well, we'll definitely need lime, because these are all really, they'll all be low on that, and it obviously uses a lot more lime than fair, doesn't it? So yeah, we're doing 5.5. Yeah, not too bad, I suppose. Run round on here and then I'll probably get the tractor and empty out. It's going to have to be emptied at some point, so I might as well do it at the bottom of this one, haven't I? 100%. I mean, there's no lime on it, no fat on it, and it's on silty clay. You could... And I don't know if silty clay is the worst, whether it's the sandy loam that's the worst. But I know it ain't good. Right, okay. Right. We'll run through here and get... Somebody's left the header trailer there, aren't they? Have to use that jet wash, aren't I? So, somebody's written on the windscreen there. What does that say? I can't see what it says. I don't know. Right. There we go, we're off. Jump out of there so we can get back in the harvester when it's finished. That weight does look big, doesn't it? But it's the big 1 point, I think it's 1100, 1200 kilogram, I think, rather than the 6. I want an in between, and you could put that horse on there and you could feel it, and the wheels wear on the ground, but you know when it's very, very light, you can just feel that there's something not quite right. Yeah, so right then, well, I'll get this field finished and then I'll cut you back in when we get on to the barley field over there, and then we'll, unless I have a drive over, we might have a drive over to the other one. We'll probably do that one, I think. Oh, I don't know. I'll cut you in soon anyway, whatever we do. Right. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done. Right. Go on then. What are you waiting for? I think what we might do is we might just have a drive across to the furthest field. Just have a little bit of a look as we're going, can't we? We'll get the header put back on here. Ooh. Oh, I was about to say a perfect fit. It's just everything goes right there, and then I go and hit the tree. There we go. Well then, are you on? Yeah, right. So we will jump in here. Trigger is that? see where we're going. Can't tell on there. Oh, straight across, left and then right. Okie dokie, well, we might as well take this over there. I won't do this in cab because you won't get to see anything, will you? And you've got the washing out up there. There's a little humpback bridge. That's a shed you can buy, I think, on the plot of land. I don't know if it's... I think that's all it is a shed. But then another big pothole there, look. Alright, yeah, that's it. Well, you can drive on the right. Okay, that's part of our little wheat field there, actually. That's the motocross track just there. Now, is it this one? Yes, I think it is. Yes, I think it is. Yeah. Oh, that's where we need to be, I think. The entrance to our field is just down here. I'll remember after a bit. Here we go, through the wooded area, and here we go. If I'm not mistaken, there's a cow or sheep pasture here as well. Yeah. So we'll get this, oh, lost myself some of me wheat there, haven't I? Let's have a look where we're going. If we can, I didn't want to block too much in case I had to put the header trailer there. That's alright, should be alright there, shouldn't we? Turn that off. I think it's ours, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, it's a bigger one, isn't it? 16.5 on here. Can we get her up then? I wonder. Oh, wait, oh, you can. Oh! Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. So you... I don't know if I did something wrong there. You got up. Then I think when you get on the floor, you foot... Yeah. Oh, well. Okie-dokie. Right. Oh. We'll grab the combine. I'll make a start on this one. We can get around this corner. I'm not the best with a combine, am I? Go on, you can do it. Oh, no you can't. Go a bit straighter. No, right, okay, we'll go back a bit. There we are. We could go out the other way. We'll go out the other way, look. Actually, that's a mistake, because I have to do more turning. If we'll get around here, will we? Will this combine fit over this bridge, do you think? Oh, I think I've made a mistake coming down here. Right. Oh my word. Right. We'll go we'll go the slightly longer way. I don't think he's meant to fit through there, is he really? Yeah, we'll go left here. All the smoke coming out the chimneys. Right, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of detail on this map. I do like it. And I haven't played sort of what I'd call the cozier maps for a while. I do like doing them. Well, apart from trying to get over that bridge that you were never going to get over, I haven't crashed. Well, I ain't got there yet, have I? More puddles. I mean, muddy tyres are going to get wet. Oh yeah, what I was worried about, because just drop the trailer. Oh, that's the fence there, isn't it? Drop that there. I should be able to. Yeah. It's as though he's done it with that in mind, knowing you've got to. Here we go. Right. So yeah. Sorry about that weird noise. Are we down or up? We're down. Why don't I have access to this land? It's mine, isn't it? Yeah. And off we go again. So this is one of the long narrow fields, this one. But obviously it's definitely a bigger field than the previous one. Because the potential harvest is higher. Plus this is at the moment is in yellow, but this is on the better land, isn't it? Yeah, that's why. It was all orange when we were coming up on the other one. As I say, we have got a grass field. The mowing gear we're given at the beginning is just that one sort of, you know, the rear side mower, which we'll make do with for a while. I can always get the front one to match at some point. But yeah, I mean, we've only got the one at the moment, so we'll get 2 cuts before the winter. So we'll do probably the first one as hay and then the second one as silage. So then we can bung it in the mixer and give them TMR, can't we? We might as well get the extra 20% rather than feeding them one and then feeding them the other. It goes just as far, doesn't it? So I think that's probably what we'll do there. So yeah, this one's wheat as well, as you can see. So, and then the small one opposite the farm is well, I put barley in that one. I think it was canola. I can't remember. Although if I do barley, we've got that'll be for the chickens, can it? Not that we'll probably get that much off it. The fields are not as, I mean, they're not ridiculously expensive or anything like that, you know, but they're not cheap, I wouldn't say. So it will take a little bit longer to go. Oh, I know I didn't mention, as I say, if you've seen a map tour of it, then you'll know, but there's a dairy on the farm. Right where the Fiat was parked and the chickens are, at the end of that one there's a little dairy there. It looks as though it does stuff at the same sort of rate as the standard ones. It's not one of the really, really slow ones, I don't think. So we should be able to generate a little bit of cash once the cows start doing some milk, but we haven't got that many of them at the moment, have we? So I'm wondering whether to buy just a few calves and put them in the little calf shed that we've got, and then, but we're spending money there and not getting anything back for a while, because we're just going to have to wait while we get some eggs, aren't we, I suppose. That'll generate us a little bit of cash as well. Yeah. And there are a lot of trees on this map, but they're not just plonked anywhere, you know, they're all done in little, they just look nice. It's very, I don't know the word for it actually, but it, with all the trees that there are, and you drive through them quite a bit by the looks of it. It's very, this isn't even a word, I don't think. It's very countryside-ish, you know. I don't know if that is a word or not. I can't think of a word to explain it properly. I just think it looks lovely. It looks really, really nice. and just, you know, outdooring, and I know it is, but right, where are we going again? Oh, we're doing another lap, aren't we? Oh, that's alright then. I'll take that little bit off there. And we're off to see that. Can't help myself. I can't help myself. Oh, I maybe should have offloaded then, shouldn't I? But mind you, don't really matter, does it? Pull back a little bit, can't I? 75%. Yeah, it's definitely it's better here, and then it's just as the soil type changes at the top, you see where it's gone orange, can't you? The yield, so it does go down a bit. Yours. Right, that should be, by the time we get to the end of here, I think we'll be nearly full. Yeah. 29.5 hours on this combine, isn't there? As I say, it was in the, because I mean obviously it's a more expensive harvester than the Massey, but I went through all the on sale stuff, just trying to get as much off there as I could. If there had been a bit more, trailers and everything I would have done as well, but right, we'll bring this here, get that out. We'll go with our nice clean Fiat. I'd love to know what that says on the window. I can't quite make AVA Ava Summer. I just don't know, and it's definitely an I at the end, isn't it? I'm going to get out and have a look, see if you can see it from the other side. It's as though that's been put in for when the tractor gets dirty, isn't it? I'm going to have to get out and have a look. Let's have a look. See if we can see. Is it A-V-A-N-I? Avami? I don't know if that's possibly an Italian word. If anybody's watching who knows, to give us a little bit of info. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get under here. Oh yeah, well, it looks like Avani. Does it mean clean me by any chance? Because that's the sort of thing in the UK everybody writes in dust on the back of dusty vans and stuff like that. It's clean me please, or just clean me or whatever. I could imagine if it did mean something like that. If it's anything rude, well, I apologise for saying it. How are we doing? We're nearly done. Yes, we are. Right, you can stay there. There we go. You can jump in here. We're off. Righty-ho. Excuse me. I'll get this finished, cut in, and then that will probably do us for this episode, I think. I was going to do a shorter one actually and just do it as an intro, but then I thought, nah, I wanted to get cracking on it, to be honest. So, yeah. So, I will, I'll see you shortly. Right, harvest finished on that field. We've got a full trailer, which is 15,000. I couldn't remember how much this held actually. And then we've got about, I think, just over 2,800 left in the combine there. So that's just under 18,000. So it's a shame why that grass field is, oh, excuse me, all fenced off. Not many fences on the other ones. Anyway, so yeah, I'll get this, oh, there you go, pothole up, did you see? I think it's great. I really, really do. The realism of it. And immersion is a popular word, isn't it? It does just feel as though I am somewhere like this. Right. Nope. Okay. Oh, something coming that way. Thank you, kind sir. I was coming anyway. This is the bridge, I think, isn't it? That's our other field there, so the combine can go straight over there, can't it? Yeah, this is the way. This is the way. Whoop. Oh, good job I waited, wasn't it? Anybody do the way? Oh, excuse me if I'm making you ill. There you go. Right. Nice chair sat in the sun. Let's see if this is any bigger. Come square with it. Done. I'll give it all a wash when we're finished. You can come a long way around, look. Come through the cow barn. Like the cow barn as well actually. And there is another lane through here where you can get out. Public park in the grass veg here. We're not on the path, so we should be able to get in okay. And yeah, I think this is the other one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the barley one. Oh, I won't be able to do that anyway, will I? I'll have to drop the stuff off in the combine first. But I can leave the header trailer there. Yeah, so same pothole. I'll stop going on about them. Right. Well, I think that's probably going to do us for this first episode. I hope it's been reasonably enjoyable. I've certainly enjoyed doing it. I think I am going to enjoy this match very, very much. This map very much. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you can, if you're still watching, and you don't, that is. I'll get there in the end. But yeah, I'd just like to thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all very, very soon. You all take care. Bye-bye.